He didn't invent the future. He forced the world to accept it.
Power is not given. It is taken. It moves in silence. It controls perception. Psychology of power. Master the mind. Control the game.
It's right
In
here, the address
1985, a man was forced out of the company he helped create. He was young, brilliant, difficult, and suddenly, irrelevant, stripped of control, removed from power, erased from the very future he had imagined. To most people, this would have been the end, a quiet exit, a forgotten story. But for Steve Jobs, it was the beginning of something far more dangerous. Steve Jobs was never a typical entrepreneur. He didn't follow systems. He didn't respect limits. Didn't wait for permission. He operated on instinct, on intuition, on an almost irrational belief that the world could be reshaped if someone was willing to push hard enough. Born in 1955 and adopted shortly after, Jobs grew up in California at the edge of a technological revolution. But what shaped him wasn't just the environment. It was his personality. He questioned everything. Authority, rules, structure, reality itself. He wasn't interested in how things worked. He was interested in how they should work. In the 1970s, alongside Steve Wozniak, he co-founded Apple. Wozniak built the machines. Jobs
okay, this schematic shows the power
future.
Connections.
And that
Got
difference
I'll start on the regulator.
changed
Need any help with that?
everything.
Yeah, grab a
The Apple
capacitor.
II became one of the
Okay, this is
first
ready to test.
mass-market
Sweet.
personal computers. A breakthrough. But for Jobs, it wasn't enough. He wasn't chasing success. He was chasing transformation. Then came the Macintosh. A machine that wasn't just functional. It was expressive. Personal. Intuitive. Jobs believed technology should feel natural. Almost invisible, something people didn't need to learn, something they could simply understand. But vision comes at a cost. And Jobs demanded more than most people could give. He pushed relentlessly, obsessively. He challenged teams, rejected ideas. Tore apart anything that didn't meet his standards. And while this created innovation, it also created friction. Inside Apple, tension grew. Executives clashed. Leadership fractured. And eventually, the company made a decision that would define its future. They removed Steve Jobs from his own company. From a psychological perspective, this moment is critical. Because failure doesn't just test ability, it tests identity. And for Jobs, Apple wasn't just a company. It was who he was. Losing it wasn't business. It was personal. But instead of collapsing, he recalibrated. He started again. He founded Next, a company focused on building advanced computers for the future. Not for mass adoption.
Look, this old Macintosh
for
has to go. It's
precision.
time.
For
Go, it's a piece of
excellence.
history. It's
At the same
insanely great.
time,
History doesn't run
he
our
acquired a
software. It's
small
obsolete.
animation
Obsolete
studio.
never. This machine changed
Pixar.
everything.
At the time, it seemed like a side project, a distraction, but it would go on to redefine storytelling. And reshape an entire industry. This period is often overlooked, but it was where Jobs evolved. He became sharper. More disciplined, still intense, but more controlled. He learned something he didn't understand before. Vision without structure collapses. Meanwhile, Apple struggled. Without direction. Innovation slowed. Products lost clarity, and the company began to decline. In 1997, everything changed. Apple brought Steve Jobs back, But this wasn't a return, Dot. It was a takeover. A reset. A complete redefinition. Jobs simplified everything. He eliminated distractions. Cut products. Focused the company. Not on quantity, but on excellence. Then came a sequence of products that didn't just compete. They redefined entire industries. The iMac, the iPod, the iPhone, the iPad. Each one followed the same philosophy. Technology should not demand attention. It should feel inevitable. As if it had always existed. From a psychological perspective, Jobs operated in a unique way. He created what became known as the reality distortion field, a force of belief so strong that people around him began to see the impossible as achievable. He didn't just lead teams, he altered perception. But this came at a cost. His leadership was intense. Demanding. Often unforgiving. Relationships suffered. Pressure was constant. Yet it was precisely this intensity that made his impact possible. Jobs wasn't trying to improve the world. He was trying to redesign it. As his health declined.
Today, we are launching
His
a
focus
revolutionary
sharpened.
product. This
Time
Symphonic combines the
became
Bryce Watson,
visible.
an iPod, a
Finite.
phone, and an internet
and a net
communicator.
awareness. His
Are you ready
decisions
to
became
change the
even more
world?
precise. In 2011, Steve Jobs died, but what he built did not. His ideas continued. His products remained. His philosophy shaped how billions of people interact with technology every single day. From a historical perspective, he transformed industries. But from a psychological perspective, his story reveals something deeper. Vision alone is not enough. Execution alone is not enough. But when vision is combined with obsession, with intensity, with refusal to accept limits, it creates something rare. Steve Jobs was not easy. He was not always right. But he saw what others couldn't. And more importantly, he acted on it. Some leaders build companies. Others build products. Steve Jobs built perception. He was fired. He came back. And he changed everything. Power shapes history. But psychology shapes power.